Guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's me, Tika, or Beautiful Soul, whichever you want to call me. I will say this disclaimer, I do have my fan going, so hopefully you don't hear that, but it's hot under these lights, so I need my fan on. So anyway, so if you hear that, don't worry, I'll put some music so you won't hear it as loud. So today I am going to do a get ready with me chit chat since I have part 2 of a job interview. I think I pretty much have the job, but you know, I'm trying to be humble. So yeah, so I'm going for that. Since I am wearing a mask, I do not do my whole face, y'all. I literally do this up so that way I can look like semi-decent, and down here is like, ooh. So yeah, so let's go ahead and get started with that. So I'm using this Benefit brow setter. So yeah, so we kind of gonna chat while I do this. So guys, I've been like, I've been diligently looking for jobs, but I kind of want to find something, that's still gonna pay me what I'm worth, and it's still along the lines of my field of like helping people. Okay, so I went on a couple of interviews already. And guys, it's crazy out there. Like, so the people who've been going on interviews, you already know how it is. It's crazy. And then too, I feel like these jobs feel like they can just disrespect you because they know you are looking for a job. Like, I had this one lady, she's looking at my resume, and then she says, "Oh, you just have a bachelor's?" And I was like, "Oh, what's the certifications in such and such, such and such?" I mean, a bachelor's is like a GED. I'm like, okay, we know bachelors don't hold the same weight as they used to. I get that. But it's like, for you to try to discredit someone, like, how did that make you feel saying that, And then two, you don't know how hard it was for me to get that degree. You know what I mean? Like, I would never discredit even someone who has a GED. Like, I would never make someone feel bad because of what they have, because you never know. Like, so many people go through so much to try to get whatever certifications or get whatever degrees. You don't know if they spent their last or, are in debt. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just don't know someone's story. So it's like, to belittle someone, especially in an interview, that was kind of like, whoa, like, and I just didn't like how that lady said that to me. And like the tone of voice she used, like, it was so condescending. And I'm just like, like, I'm a firm believer in, like, you don't say stuff to people like rudely. You don't belittle someone, because it's like, you just never know like what somebody been through to get where they are. And to you it may seem little, but to them it's a blessing. I could be out here robbing folks. I could be out here, doing whatever I gotta do, to make ends meet. But no, I decided to put my application in, get off my butt, and come in for this interview, and for you to be like, that's it. So also within the interview, like, guys, I know it's always, everybody has their feelings with these masks, but me, I'm gonna wear my mask. I'm sorry if you don't like it, but that's just my belief. It makes me feel good. It cuts down on my anxiety, like, I have to wear a mask. So I go to that particular office. No one is wearing a mask. Even the lady who disrespected me in the interview was not wearing a mask. And she even said it flat out of her mouth, like,
well, we're all in the same bubble.
So if I got something, you're gonna catch it, or if you got something, so it's no point for you to even be wearing that thing. That's strike number 2. I'm like, yo, this lady is gunning for me. So at this point, I already put in my head, okay, so sorry guys, I'm using a Benefit brow contour pencil, and I'm using the deeper shade to trace my brows. So, yeah, she says that to me. She's like, yeah, So at this point, I'm like, yo, this lady, even if I was to get this job, I don't know how this would work out, because it's like, she's already disrespected me. And then two, if I'm the only one in the office wearing a mask, then I could see that being some type of issue, like, oh, she thinks she's better than us for wearing a mask, And then the other lady, I guess the supervisor who interviewed me too, she was just like, well, she pulled me to the side. She was like, well, how do you feel taking orders from, the first lady that I had an interview with? And I'm like, well, it's a job, and if she's my superior, like, of course I'm going to respect her, follow her orders or whatever. But she was just like, are you okay with that? And it's just like, why is she asking me this? You know, like, do I just scream like, oh, I'm just gonna just be hauling off and slapping people? You know what I mean? Like, and then I had to think, like, is this lady? You know, has she like run people off in the past? Like, has she disrespected other people before, and they probably just like, screw this, I'm out. You know? Because I just thinking like, this is just like weird. Like that whole interview process was just weird. But I just was thinking like, you know, Tika, you know, don't be too proud, don't be, you know, humble yourself, like, you know. But I'm here to tell y'all, like, if you're being disrespected, like, I know it's a tough time right now trying to find a job, but if you feel like you're being disrespected and belittled, like, man, walk away from that situation, you know, because if it starts off in the interview, I'm here to tell you it's probably going to remain that way. So, and you know, they I didn't get that particular job, which I figured just because I saw how the interview was going, but I am so glad I didn't, because I'm the type of person, and I'm pretty sure there's other people out there, I'm the type of person who try to make a bad thing work, okay? I am the person who's like, well, they just need another chance, or maybe they didn't mean it, or maybe they're going through something. It's like, no, Tika, like, you can't be having people disrespect you and thinking that's okay. You know what I mean? Like, no one should go through that. No one. And I was just thinking, like, it's kind of a good thing that I didn't get that job, because I could see myself, like, being disrespected on a regular and then just trying to make it, like, think that's okay, you know? I can't do that. Like, I don't want to go through that again. You know, I've done that with the previous employers, like, have them disrespect me, thinking it's okay, and then me just dealing with it. You know, me just saying, oh, well, it'll get better. And it's like, it's not going to get better. That's just who they are. Like, it's not going to get better. So, you know, walk away. So then, fast forward to another job. Yeah, like, I've been getting phone calls. I'm excited, but at the same time, it's kind of like, these calls I've been getting for certain jobs is like, what? So this job in particular, oops, excuse me if I'm flashing y'all, but this job in particular, it's just going to be like a little extra, just like a little side money, you know, because my cousins, you know, they were telling me, hey Jess, hey Tiana, but yeah, my cousin's been telling me that, Tika, you should get like a little serving job, like, you know, granted the base pay is typically not a lot, but they were like, you know, if you're in a good area, you can make some cash, you know. And I'm just thinking, like, you know, that's not bad. Like, I have so much customer service. And then, too, when I like to go out to eat. Like, I like to eat. So I would treat them the same way I would want a server to treat me, you know. So I'm thinking, like, okay, I got this. I could do that. And then, like, whatever extra money I get from serving, that could go straight to my savings. Like, or that could be just, like, my little push around money. So if I want to get my nails done, get my feet done, whatever, you know. So, oh, sorry, y'all. I'm using this concealer to clean with. So then, you know, the lady is like super eager on the phone to get me in there.
And sometimes that could be a red flag when jobs be super eager.
Because then it's like, okay, why do you really need me this bad? And I'm like, okay, yeah, I can come on in, you know. I go in there, and she did say it was kids in there, but like, y'all, it's literally like for teenagers. And I'm not even trying to be like, you know, you always have that one older lady at a job, but it's like, it's legit a teenager job, you know. No knocking it, but, you know, so I'm just thinking too, like, you know, we would negotiate the rate. Y'all, the amount of money she was trying to pay, and it's not just serving. It's not serving. So, because I was like, when are you going to serve? Like, it's all like, it seems like everyone is kind of serving themselves, you know, as far as like the customers, like, okay, do I go? And they're like, no, you don't have to go to the table. Okay. Well, do I get them their drinks? No, they go up and get their drinks themselves. Okay. So I'm like, what do? Oh, well, you just ring them up and whatever. I'm like, so that's basically a cashier. And then too, you also got to make sure like they get all their condiments, or if they order certain like food and stuff, or if they order beer, you got to make sure their ID is valid. Da 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 da. And I'm just like,
You're not just serving. You're a server, you're a busser, you're an order taker, you're dang near like a soft chef, I guess.
so I'm like, oh my God, this lady played me. Then the girl that's like, I guess training me, like she's like some 17-year-old girl, bless her heart. So I could feel her, like, her anxiety, like, rising. Like, she's just, like, fidgety. She's kind of, like, nervous. I'm like, sweetheart, you're doing fine. Like, here I am cheering this poor girl on. And I'm like, this manager, you know, you didn't even check and see if this girl is okay with, like, training me and another girl. Like, you know, like, she was sweet, but you could tell she was nervous. Like, and she was like, am I missing anything? If you guys have any questions, just ask. And I felt so bad because you could tell, like, the girl was just kind of like, I'm gonna train y'all, but I don't know if I'm doing this right. And then she was just like, yeah, it's kind of hard to get tips here. And, like, you know, and then they said something about the tips that you do get, you split with the whole staff because everyone's doing the same thing. And I'm like, heck no. Like, I ain't split no dang on tips. Like, are you kidding me? Oh, the manager, like, I wanted to talk to the manager. Like, I would just, because I'm, like, the type of person, you know, once again, trying to make a bad thing work. I'm like, you know, let me talk to the manager. Let me see if, like, she'll be like, you know what, Tika, I'll give you a little bit more since I did kind of lie on the phone, because you lied. Let me see if I can work with you. Girl, y'all, I'm talking about girl, like, well, like, whatever. Girl. That chick was dodging me like she owed me money, okay? It's like I could never find her. Like, I was just like, what is little chick at, you know? And, like, I was just like, yo, this lady is funny. And she's like, and then too, like, and that's the other thing too, like, the uniform, y'all know I am a full-figured plus-size woman. So I usually tell people, like, hey, if you're gonna give me a uniform, either give me a men's cut because of the girls, or just you know, give me one of the biggest size you got. Like, I'll make an oversized shirt work, you know. Y'all, the biggest size they had was a large. That should have been a red flag for me. Like, Tika, like, first of all, who in their right mind? I mean, I know it's smaller people out there in the world, but it's like most women, you know, or people, hell, even kids, you know, they can't wear no dang on large. Like, who is wearing a large? And I was just like, yeah. So, yeah, it's safe to say I will not be going back there. And I feel so bad. Only reason why I feel bad, guys, is just because of the fact that, like, the lady was just like, you know, if that position doesn't work out, just let me know and I'll find something else for you to do. Girl, you can't find nothing else for me to do but take your job. Let me get a manager position, you know? Let me make some schedules, you know? Let me order some supplies. I can do that. But, girl, So I was just like, yeah, that ain't gonna work. But I still do want to I'm gonna just see what this job is talking about. But I still kind of do want, maybe, like, on my off days, do, like, a little, you know, like I said, like a little job. Like, it don't matter. Like, even if it's just like, hi, welcome to Kroger's. Like, you know, like, I'll do that. You know, shoot, they get paid weekly. You get some type of benefits. Like, I mean, I'm that's one thing about me. I'm no stranger to hard work. I'll start working because you know, if it's making me money, then I'm cool with that. But it gotta make sense. Like, if I'm not making no money from doing it, why am I doing it? You know, like, your girl ain't working for free now, okay? If this pandemic has taught anybody anything, it's like, have multiple streams of income. And also too, if you can save, like, you know, consolidate, like, your bills and stuff, do it. So I do kind of want to pop some eyeshadow on, like, not nothing too crazy, since this is a job interview, people. So, but just to kind of, like, you know, look like I tried, like. So yeah. So I always try to do, like, this is like my go-to, like, neutral. I don't know what it is about these, like, these oranges. I don't know why. Like, I've been getting into, like, oranges on my lids now. Like, I just love the way it looks. I don't know what's going on with me with that. I really hope I get this, you know, this job. A little backstory of this job. This is an actual shelter where it's helping, like, women and children. You know, basically it's like a little program where they can go there. Like, if you fell on hard times, they go there for like 3 to 12 months, whatever you sign up for in the program, and then they help you, you know, with living arrangements. Like, they help you get back on your feet, so you would stay there at the facility. They would help you, you know, get a job, how to write a resume, like, you know, help you with child care, Also too, if you're in school, they help you with, getting in school. They teach you how to budget. Like, basically this place just kind of teaches people, women, life skills, so that way if they do come across, if they ever were to get in a situation, they'll know how to take care of themselves. And I think that is so dope. Like, I was just like, yo, like, I really want to be a part of that, because I'm all for helping people, so. And I was just shocked that they had this place. I'm like, it just popped up, that they were looking for someone to help at that facility. And I'm like, heck yeah, sign me up. I'm here for it, And then too, y'all know I love to talk. So talking, helping people, that's right up my alley. And then like the interview with the first part of the interview that I had with the director, y'all, she was like a breath of fresh air. Like just meeting somebody that was like, even though they're in a higher position, like, she was so down to earth. She was humble. She didn't make me feel like I was less than, like, she actually talked to me like I was just a person. And I know that sounds crazy, but it's like, guys, you'll be surprised how many jobs like they just look at you as a worker or another number. Like, they don't see you as a person that's going to benefit their company, Like, she didn't make me feel like I had to like,
well, you should hire me
because like, she didn't make me feel that. Like, I felt comfortable. Like, I was able just to talk to her, and like, I was just being me. And like, you could tell, like, and people recognize genuine people. Like, like the old saying goes,
real recognize real.
And she knew I was real. I knew she was real, and I like that, And I like the fact that she seems like she's very supportive of her staff, because that's another thing too. A lot of managers is like, they hire you, but they don't look out for you. Like, they can see you getting grilled by a patient or a client or whatever, and they'll just be like,
oh, please don't ask me to help you out.
It's like, no, you supposed to be taking the brunt so I don't have to. But like, she'll go to war for her staff, but also she wants to help, And I feel like she really wants to help. And two, she's been doing it for so many years. Like, I think she said she's doing it for like 25 years or so. And I'm like, that's a blessing, because you rarely see people in the social services industry, that help people and stay long term. Ooh, kind of messed up a little bit, but we're gonna make it do what it do. But yeah, like, most people, they don't want to help people, especially too, because like, they also, the pay typically is not good, but here it's okay. Like, it's decent. So like, you rarely see people who genuinely want to help or who stay in the industry long term, So I know for her to see that she's been there for 25 years, everyone loves her, everyone respect her. I'm like, that's somebody I would love to like, pick her brain about certain stuff, and like, I feel like I can learn from. And me, I'm the firm believer, like, I feel like you're never too far advanced to where you can't learn anything. You can always learn something from somebody, and I felt like she would definitely be that person. So yeah, I mean, it's funny because I was like, I'm just waiting for her to email me.
And I'm just like, Lord, please let this lady email me. Like, I can't do this.
And then she ended up emailing me, and I'm like, yes, so. So I was just so happy that she emailed me, because I'm like, yeah, this is it right here, So part 2 of the interview, I'm supposed to go up there, meet with her, meet with the staff, and then I think that's pretty much it. So this is pretty much the finished look. Let me go put my shirt on, the outfit I'm actually gonna wear, and then I'll come back on and show you how I look. But yeah, this is pretty much it. I didn't want to do lashes just because it's like, I mean, I ain't trying to be extra, and then too, ain't nobody got time about that. So yeah, we're gonna do that. I already did my hair. And that's another thing, y'all, this hair. So let's get into it. This wool it's fine, like the hair is fine, but y'all, the back of my hair is so soft, so I ain't got no braids in the back. Like, it all gone, y'all. They all gone. So don't laugh at me, but so that's how I'm wearing it down to kind of camouflage, but they gone. All right, y'all, so this is the final look, and I couldn't find my gold studs, so I just put in some little hoops. So this is the mask I'm gonna be wearing from Marshall's.